George Boateng this morning picked his form to contest President John Dramani Mahama in the NDC presidential primaries. The NDC's Oyarifa branch member says that he is putting himself up for the Herculean task as he is very optimistic of a victory. Now, the ruling National Democratic Congress last Thursday opened nominations for the party's November 7 presidential and parliamentary primaries. Nominations are scheduled to close on Thursday, September 10. All right, so the man in question, George Boateng, has joined us in studio to tell us why he has shown intention of contesting President Mahama for the flag bearer position of the NDC. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good afternoon.
You may not be one person we've seen a lot in the political landscape. And are you a standing member of the NDC? How long have you been a member?
Yes, I'm a standing member of the NDC. But if you could have said, I'm a cover-up member in the NDC, so I don't show my face up.
If you say cover up, what do you mean?
Yeah, a party is a group of people who run a show. So not all members will show up. So that's what I mean.
So you are more like a background person?
Yes, a background person. So I'm a cover-up
But
member.
to go for a position like flag bearer, you know that you have to be very popular. People must know you, especially party members. Do you think you are that popular enough in the party?
Yes. Party members know me very well. As a cover-up person, I work with a lot of party executives. As I was speaking, if there's a problem on the grounds, I was the one that maybe all the party members across the country will consult me, and I will push it down. That's why we call it a down cover to solve the issues in the party. So party executive, party members, entire across the nation knows me very, very well as I'm concerned.
But why would you decide to leave that position and be flag bearer? Because if you are doing that and you are doing it well, why would you now want to be at the forefront?
Yes, the reason why I've come to the forefront is that you could see that now the current administration now is going on difficult. Previously, the former president, the late administration that I'm talking about, the late president, Professor Mills, administration was having difficult in the administration of running the country. Why God doesn't permit, then he passed away. Then he handed over the battle to his predecessor, Mahama. Now, President Mahama also is having difficult of running the country. Now, you could see that National Health Insurance have breakdown, have collapsed. I'll say it have collapsed totally. Now, we are also a social democrat. A social democrat, we are in for the poor and the poor masses.
So in your opinion, is President John Dramani Mahama performing? Is he delivering on his promise?
Oh, if I could have said, he's not delivering his promises. He's not delivering his promises. Look, we promise to give Ghanaians a better service. And this is not a better service I'm seeing in the administration.
What different would you do if you were president right now?
The different thing I would do is that I will make sure the social basic need of Ghanaians will be provided to Ghanaians. One, health, security, what do you call it? Development. That's what I talk about, development infrastructure. Infrastructure. Currently, we are lack of a lot of infrastructure in the rural areas. Even in the city, some of the city, we have lack of a lot of infrastructure. There are a lot of problems coming in terms of our energy. You could see the energy problem. The current administration have never been able to solve the problem of the energy, which is a very big problem to our party, and even it's a threat to our party for 2016.
But if you have ideas of how to solve, especially the energy problem, wouldn't you make those ideas available to the sitting president, so at least it is a party solving the problem, not as an individual? So you want to be in position as a president before you can solve it?
Oh, we have done. We have proposed. We have done. We have a way of, putting case across to our leaders. And we have done all. And it seems the leader doesn't want to listen to us. So at times, it hits some of us to come on air, which we're supposed not to show our face. Like, we're supposed not to show our face as government, as we are working for our party. We're supposed not to show face. But because that become necessary and difficult, and where we are going now, if we couldn't show our face, couldn't come out, 2016 is going to be messed to us.
Okay.
And if I'm saying, if we are voting right now, NDC will not win totally, as I'm saying.
Okay. We are told that some current executives have said that nobody should contest, or they've given indications that, it would be unwise for anybody to want to contest the president. And some are saying that you have been giving money by some people to show your face and contest the president. Where are you getting the funding from?
My brother, is it a democracy? It's not a democracy. Why is it that a sitting president should not be contested? Is it a democracy? This is what we call it democracy. It's not a democracy. We are socialist democrats. So we have to give away for anybody who feels that the president is not performing well should come out. Because of that, a lot of people are there. But we have something called intimidation. Because they don't want to show their face. So Gabriel is there. If I could mention a few, because of that, my madam, Nana Kwedu Ajima Lawrence, went out from the party.
Right.
Because of all this. You see, my brother, and this should not happen in our current democracy, 21st century democracy. As we are saying, we are doing democracy. And I will say this and repeat it again. Should this thing not happen in any party or any leader, because the seat is not for one man. The current president, doesn't think that he will become a president. It is we who work for him as he has become a president. So please, I'm saying nobody should ever go and say that again. That is not good for democracy.
Who's funding you?
Nobody is funding me. I'm just solicitor.
You have the money to contest and raise. So how much did you pay for the forms, and then how did you get that?
That's 51,000 Ghana cedi, which is even is uncalled for. I'm saying this, it's uncalled for. My party executive should review the money. I've learned when I went to the party headquarters, I was told president money was paid last Friday. How did the president get that 51,000 Ghana cedi to pay?
How did you get the money?
I'm coming. Yeah, you also have to ask the president, Mr. President, how did you get that money? Why doctors are crying for money?
Okay.
Why national health insurance is collapsing? NDC members are arrested because they want better Ghana. Because they want the better Ghana that you promised them.
When we get the president,
why don't you give that 51,000 Ghana to give it to the NDC members who have no job to do, so that they can raise that money as capital? Now you are saying you have created a youth venture.
When we get the president, we'll certainly put that question to him.
Yes, put to the president.
How did you get that money?
Yes. I am saying I'm solicitor from friends and brothers, sisters.
So they gave you
party members.
Okay.
The grassroots members are donating. So they are donating to my account.
Okay.
So that we use it for the campaign. So when you meet the president, to ask him, Mr. President, at this current difficult economic situation that we are, where did you get that money? And how much, Mr. President, you have been paid?
All right.
Before you can raise that 51,000 Ghana to pay.
We are grateful for your time, and I'm sure that in the coming days we'll see how your campaign plans roll out. But we've been speaking with George Boateng. He is a 45-year-old NDC member who has picked his nomination forms to contest the presidential race of the NDC. So he is going to be running against President John Dramani Mahama come November 7th. Stay with TV3. Certainly we'll keep an eye on the developments within the NDC and keep you updated. Thank you very much once again.